husband caught undress. Sheila Compton had everything going for her. She owned a real estate company with 5 offices in 3 cities. She was active in the community and was a volunteer for different charities. It was the middle of the morning and she was headed home to grab the copy of the budget for one of the charities she was on the board for. She thought she would slip in quietly so as not to disturb her husband of 7 years. She knew he would be on his computer doing his job as a software engineer. She quietly slipped into the house to grab the papers in their bedroom. As she passed her husband's office, she glanced in. She saw him intent on his computer screen. She noticed the floral shirt he had on. As she grabbed the papers, she thought, he doesn't have a floral shirt. She stepped into his office. She made a little noise, clearing her throat. He turned toward her. She saw the lace trim on his shirt. He stood up as his face got redder and redder. When he stood up, she saw he had a dress on. She said, "What the hell are you wearing?" He answered, "It isn't like it seems. Let me explain." She cut him off, saying, "I don't have a lot of time for talk right now. We'll talk about this later." She saw a key lying on the corner of his desk. She asked what it was. He said it was the key for his belt. She grabbed it. She said, "I guess I don't need to tell you that you better be wearing those clothes when I get home. If you are going to wear those clothes, get some lipstick on." He said he didn't have any. She told him there was plenty in the bathroom drawer and he better look presentable when she got home. Then she turned and left. He sat shaking for the longest time. He never expected her at this time of day. He figured he was dead meat now. He wondered what she would do, leave him or kick him out. At noon he went and had a sandwich and glass of milk. He usually had a sweet roll with his lunch, but today he didn't feel like one. When he finished eating, he was going to go back to his office. He put the dirty plate in the sink and heard his heels clicking on the hardwood floor. He then remembered Sheila telling him to get some lipstick on. He had never worn lipstick before. He hadn't worn any makeup before. He stopped at the bathroom to go to the toilet. Then he looked in the drawers until he found the lipsticks. He took one and opened it. It was a brown shade. He thought about how Sheila looked when she wore that. He put the cap back on and grabbed another. It was bright red and he held it by his dress and saw it was almost a perfect match with the roses that were on it. He applied some to his lips. It didn't look right. He washed it off and tried again. This time it looked better. He was working on his latest program when Sheila came home. She headed straight for his office. She told him it was time to talk. She said she would see him in the living room. He finished up and went to talk to her. He was scared of what she might do. She was sitting looking very upset. He knew he didn't want to upset her any more than she was now. He sat down in the easy chair facing her. She had watched him come in. She noticed that he moved with ease in those heels. She thought he has had a lot of practice in those. She knew she was angry and she didn't want to lose it and blow everything. She just wanted to find out why he was dressed like that.